Hey guys, what's up? So I think the irony with my channel is the fact that, yeah, there's interesting concepts and I'm showing you new ideas, but I think ultimately what it implies is kind of scary. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm showing you this is kind of interpreted the wrong way and that has to be looked at from a different angle. But ultimately, what I'm saying and what all these things imply is that the world is lying to us at large. Okay? And the consciously lying. They're not just ignorant and, well, I don't know. It's like the people who know stuff, they are the ones who are in charge of the mediocre people running the world. Okay? You have the actual elite Illuminati Freemasons who've been handed down these secrets since time immemorial. Okay? And then they hire dumbasses to either A, lie for them, or B, be too stupid to actually know the real stuff and just push out the modern day ideology. Okay? Astronomy is wrong. We're using different constellations so they don't look like anything, so people are skeptical. We need to use H.R. Ray's constellations. They actually look like Aquarius looks like a water bear. Libra looks like scales. Leo looks like a lion. But we use these stupid modern things to make us more skeptical of those symbology, mythological archetypes. Okay? Obviously, with the code in place that I've shown y'all, it's proving history is wrong. And that we're taught everything is all segregated and different. Whereas back then it was a golden age and they knew the world, they weren't separated by oceans because they were trying to sail around. The Mesopotamia Sumerian tablets show helicopters and flying things. Okay, they knew the world. They knew it was round. They knew the geography, and they knew the Great Pyramid was the prime meridian. It was the 0 point, and they had the equator, latitude, longitude, which is the same as us. Okay, science is wrong because we already have free energy. Even Tesla's inventions were suppressed, so Thomas Edison could get a paycheck. That's not science, that's politics. We already have many things available and experimented on in government labs that we're just not able to use. So they can have their oil wars and make us pay an electricity bill. Okay? It's a conscious suppression. Okay? And if we look at the astronomy, cosmology, the universe is electric, not gravity. I mean, gravity is very important. But did you know that there's something 1,000 billion times stronger than gravity? Yeah, it's called electricity. Okay, and we're being taught that the sun just is a big, campfire basically, and just has heat and heats its little spot. No, sunspots are black on the inside, and the corona is hotter than the actual interior of the sun. Why would it be hotter on the outside if the heat source is from the inside, like a match? That's not, because it's not a match. Sunspots are showing the inside of the sun, which is cooler because it's getting its energy from the Milky Way galaxy. Just like our house is getting energy not from the house, but from some, light factory 10 miles away. Okay, the stars have an invisible electric effect on itself. Okay, and as I said with Saturn's rings, okay, there's UFOs creating the rings so they can have some maybe satellite, communication with the rest of the universe or something, like Jordan Maxwell, rest in peace. He passed away last month. Introduced me to. So there's that. We're being lied to about psychedelics because shrooms and DMT, ayahuasca, peyote, they're all outlawed because that's exactly the spiritual stuff sent from nature. But here you can have some Xanax, man-made. You have some alcohol, man-made. You have some, weed's one thing. Weed is very separating because, yeah, it expands your consciousness, but yeah, it makes you a lazy fuck. Okay? So there's that. The drug war is wrong. Politics is wrong. Math is wrong. We're not using math the way it was meant to be. The churches are wrong. They celebrate pagan holidays, Easter and Christ Mass, aka Saturnalia. They have a sunrise worship, but they say astrology is evil. Psalm 19 says the heavens declare the glory of God, but churches don't want you knowing the constellations. Judges 5:20 says the stars in their courses fought against Sisera during a war, so the stars affected it. But some people say, well, angels are stars, so yeah, they meant angels. That's not what the Hebrew says. Angels didn't mean stars until the New Testament revelation. That's a different video. So yeah, astrology is real. The church is wrong. The Jews are worshiping the beast, and they don't want to read the New Testament saying that Revelation 13 says the lion, the leopard, and the bear, that's the beast. But the Jews read Hosea 13, their Old Testament. Oops. It says the lion, the leopard, and the bear is God, aka Yahweh, not the real God. So, you tell me, what is right? What is right these days? Nothing is right. Oh yeah, and the moon is hollow. Okay? We crashed a satellite into it on accident, and it vibrated for hours. Okay? Why is the moon exactly 1/400th the size of the sun, so it can perfectly make an eclipse from its perspective on Earth, from the distance between the sun, the moon, and the Earth? That is not just, well, that happens with all planets. No, it doesn't. The moon is bigger than Pluto, and it's orbiting our planet just because? No. How can something bigger than Pluto be orbiting Earth, if not set up purposefully, artificially? There's literally a culture called the Proselines. Sorry. I think that's underwear on my floor this whole time. I got caught. Anyway, the Proselines was a civilization that existed before the moon even began. And so they're obviously tied to the Mayans and the Atlanteans. Because guess what? The Mayans come from the Atlanteans. The Mayans came out of nowhere, knew everything, no history of progress. They just were here, were gone, knew everything since day one. Nothing changed. That's because they were descendants from the Atlantean times. You know, the Atlantic Ocean, that whole thing. So everything is a lie because we're in the end times. So we need to catch up. You and I, not the world. Fuck the world. Only you and I need to catch up to this stuff because it's going to be important. It's going to help make you understand and be more spiritual. Okay? So the sun's electric, the moon's hollow, astrology is real, science is wrong, physics is outdated, history is basically just the recording of huge planetary astrotheological events. Mars has monuments on it that correspond to our pyramid monuments and Mayan pyramids and Easter Island heads and Stonehenge here on Earth. How is that explained? Why is Mars red? Well, maybe because civilization was there and it blew up, so they moved to Earth. And why is Venus circling the opposite way as every other planet? And the Mayans worshipped Venus and called it the fiery Quetzalcoatl flying serpent. What is a flying serpent? It has a long tail, but it's still in the sky, so it's a flying serpent. Venus was a comet. It had some interactions with Mars. You need to read some Velikovsky on that and some Thunderbolts of the Gods documentaries to look into that further. But yeah. So everything is a lie. Okay? And of course, in stupid, boring pop culture ways, they just teach you to fulfill your desires. You're the best. You're the G. You're boss, Whereas the Bible says you're not supposed to have confidence. You need to hold your head in shame because you're in sin and just want to always be bettering yourself. If you think you're the best, you're not going to better yourself. Okay? If you already think you're the shit, you deserve everything for nothing, you're not going to better yourself. And so that's what America is. It's the daughter of Babylon, as Isaiah says. See, there's the Babylon, Mesopotamia, Iraq, the Anunnaki tablets, center hub of all idolatry and Babylon and paganism. And then there's the daughter of Babylon that Isaiah talks about, the future of Babylon. That's America. We think we're a Christian nation. We think we're doing this and that, but we're pagans, money-grabbing, self-obsessed narcissists. Okay, Yeah. Is that 10 minutes? Okay, I think I'm done. You'll get the point. Go get some. I think those are boxer briefs, not just boxers, not just briefs, but boxer briefs. The good in between.